toil plus repetition plus getting the details right equals goals attained, okay? So on a previous episode, we talked about how there's a price for every prize. Okay, now on today's video, we're gonna talk about a corollary to that, okay? Which is you gotta pay the fee, okay? Fee stands for focus, execution. I'll give you the last one towards the end of the video. Okay, and so welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, Monday edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're gonna talk about earning the fee, okay? To get something you want, you gotta deserve something. You gotta deserve what you want, okay? As they say, first deserve, then desire. A lot of us get it backwards. We desire something and then we're like, oh, maybe I should deserve it first, okay? You wanna save yourself some suffering, first deserve, then desire. That's not today's secret. The secret is that to pay the fee, okay? What's the first part of the fee? The first part of the fee is focus, which means focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, okay? A lot of people don't have what they want in life because they do exactly that. They focus on what they don't want. Oh, I don't want to be living with this roommate. I don't want to live in this city. I don't want this job. Why don't you flip that and focus on what you do want? Okay? The first letter of the acronym for fee. The next one is effort. Okay, toil. You got to try. Put time in towards what you want. Okay, that's the first two. Focus, effort, and the next is execution. Actually, let me step back a second and talk more about the effort portion. This is the only success formula I'll ever need, and this is going to be the topic of Wednesday's video, is that toil is the only success formula I'll ever need, and this is not the secret of today's video, is toil plus repetition plus getting the details right equals goals attained. Put work and time in, okay? Then you've got to do it over and over again over an extended period of time. And this coalesces right with the video we made about having the right habits, okay? And then you got to get the little details right. Remembering people's names, saying you're going to do something when you're going to do it, okay? Remembering to include something in the technicalities of what you're doing. Okay, if you're washing someone's car, remembering to like get the hubcaps or wash the tires. The minor details do add up. I'll give you an example of when the details that, kind of matter is when if someone brings up something of my personal life that I talk to them about. Like if I go to a barber or something, like, oh, hey, are you still doing that thing? Or are you still doing X, Y, and Z? Those little details separate, okay? Because almost everybody's the same. That's why details really matter so much, okay? So that's quickly on that. So we talked about the first two, focus, effort. Next is execution. Execution is probably the hardest part. Execution is going out and doing it. It's saying, hey, if you're an NFL football player, quarterback, it's just an example. Okay, they're self-employed. They sign contracts. That's what a self-employed person is, a contractor, an independent contractor, okay? If you're a quarterback and you say to yourself, I'm going to throw the ball into the end zone on this play. Execution is matching your intent with reality, okay? I intend to throw this ball into the end zone. Hopefully it goes in, okay? It's saying I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and then you go out and do it. A lot of people can't do it. There's a thing called, you probably heard of it, called the knowing versus doing gap. And it's like, people know what to do. If you follow toil, repetition, get the details right, you will get just about anything you want. Okay, one of those formulas is broken if you're not getting what you want. Do things happen? Sometimes, yes. Is there a delay sometimes? You may not get along with someone? Yes, but that means over time, if it's not working, there's something wrong with you, okay? Let's tell the truth to ourselves. That's how we'll remember. All progress begins with truth. 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 If you want to grow, remember, pain is progress, okay? If you want to actually progress in your life, you got to go through pain. There is no other way. You don't ease yourself into a better life. You got to go through pain and fire and trial and suffering, okay? Our aim is for mental and moral progress every day. Mental and moral progress. Life is didactic, meaning that it's meant to give moral instruction. It teaches us what to do. Oftentimes through pain. Remember, pain is progress. Okay? That's very important. The execution. going out and doing what you intended to do. Okay. And if you want to do that, a good way to do that, and I'm not perfect at this, is that, remember, this is a very, very important point. Okay, let's just pause for a second. How important it is. Okay. Inner victories lead to outer victories, okay? If you say to yourself, I'm going to drink 5 glasses of water, and you go out and do it, you'll be able to go outside of your house and accomplish what you've accomplished. You got to first conquer yourself, okay? Private victories precede public victories, okay? And I talked about this in a previous video. You want to watch this video because you got to pay the fee. The fee is focus, effort, execution, okay? A good way to work on execution is to keep the promises you make to yourself. That's another good way to build self-esteem. I'm going to talk about this in my building self-esteem video. Also stay tuned for the very end. For actually, you know what, this video is so replete with information that there's no surprise today, because the surprise is all the stuff we sprinkled in that we usually don't talk about, okay? Remember, life is didactic, meaning that it's always working for your instruction to teach you things. Okay, it's meant to mold you and shape you. All right, but if you want to get what you want, you got to pay the fee. Focus, effort, execution. That's just about all you got to do. Focus on what you want. Put the time and the work in, the energy, expend energy. Okay, and then execute. Go out and accomplish your aims, okay? Have a roadmap, because the map becomes the territory. Okay, remember, you got to give. To live, you got to give. That's why that goes back to effort. Give some effort. Give something to get something. Okay? So hopefully you enjoyed this episode, but just know that you have to pay the fee. Okay? And it has nothing to do with money. Focus, effort, execution. That is paying the fee. This is a secret that can help you to progress forward in whatever it is you're doing. Okay? Remember, the only success formula you're ever going to need, we're going to talk about this on Wednesday's video, is toil, repetition, getting the details right. Okay? Get these, especially the details. Details are so important. I've talked about all these on different videos. I'm bringing them all together. Okay? But lastly, as always, unsuccessful people make decisions based on current situations. But successful people, you hope to make decisions based on where you want to be, okay? Focus on what you want. Put the work and the time and the energy in, and go out and make it happen through discipline, okay? Bye.